right? See, Nagara completed. Nagara having substance. How many substance? So put the heading substance of Nagara. Put the heading substance of Nagara. Substyles, regional variation, styles of substyles are regional variations. See, in future you will expect this question. You will get a question on regional variations of the Nagara style of architecture. Regional variation, right? See, first Kalinga. Kalinga or Orissa style. See, Panchayatan, those are common, but so unique points, regional variation. So that you will see some variations. Okay. See, first one, the external walls. Great. The first feature, the external walls of the temple is lavishly decorated. So the first one, see, when you go to Kalinga and all, you will see these features. The external walls is lavishly decorated with intricate carvings, intricate and high delicate, intricate, INTRICAT, intricate carvings and shapes. So they were precise in their carvings. Okay. So when you go to Orissa and all, you will see the temples, the external walls are highly decorated. With what? The carvings, sculptures and all. Internal walls. Next point. Internal walls are devoid of any decorations. They are plain. So with temple local walls around plain. So devoid of any decoration. So the plain walls, internal. External, curving. This is one regional variation. Internal, plain. So no decorations at all. Suppose internal plain ga. Internal plain ga untadi. External, carvings. Clear? See, I will follow the same order so that you can write any temple style. Next, Chandela variation, the walls. Next, Gurjarbeda. In this way, I will discuss, right? Next, the Shikras. The Shikra is for in Kalinga or Orissa style. Shikras are called as Reka Diol. Reka Diol. DUEL. Reka Diol. Shikras ni ikkada emani pilustaru? Reka Diol. Enduku Reka Diol antarante Diol. DU Reka DUEL, right? DUOL anukunta. Reka Diol. So Orissa Shikras are called spelling kotandi Reka Diola. DUOL. ఏమొచ్చింది? డిఈ రివర్స్ లో రాసాను. ఓకే. రేఖా డియోల్. Right? The Shikras in Orissa is called as what? Reka Diol. Enduku Reka Diol ante right? The roofs are almost linear. The roofs are almost linear in shape, and suddenly, sharply curved inwards towards the top. Sharply, see the roofs are almost vertical. Tarvata em cheppa? Suddenly, sharply curved inwards towards the top. సో శిఖర ఎలాగా కర్వీ లీనియర్, ఇలా కర్వ్ అవుతూ వస్తుంది, లీనియర్ ఓన్లీ ఇట్ ఈస్ కర్వీ లీనియర్. ఇక్కడ ఎలాగా ఆల్మోస్ట్ వర్టికల్, సడన్లీ షార్ప్లీ కర్వ్ టువర్డ్స్ యూ. ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే లార్జ్ అమలక్ అంటే a flat disc. So you will see what large amalak compared to the normal shikra. You will see the large amalak. And both the amalak em untadi, above the amalak colors. See, normal shikra amalak is small, but in Odisha the amalak is what? Large. So that is why here the shikra is called Rekha diode. Got it కదా, ఇది ఒక డిఫరెన్స్ అన్నమాట. సో నెక్స్ట్ మీరు చెప్తా, గూగుల్లో చూద్దురు. ఐ విల్ టెల్ ద ఎగ్జాంపుల్స్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ టెంపుల్స్ అండ్ ఆల్. ద శిఖర. సెకండ్ వన్, థర్డ్ వన్, ఈవెన్ ద మండపాస్ ఆర్ ఆల్సో హ్యావింగ్ శిఖర. ఆ శిఖర ఏ టైప్ ఆఫ్ శిఖర ఉంటుంది? పంసానా. Got it right. Even the mandapas are also extremna. That is why mandapas are called jigmohans. మండపాన్ని ఏమంటాం? జగ్మోహన్. శిఖరాన్ని ఏమంటాం? రేఖా డియోల్. శిఖర రేఖా డియోల్. శిఖర is called రేఖా డియోల్. Mandapa is called jagmohan. So you will see this in this way. We'll see. Okay, next, fourth feature. You will see the influence of Dravidian style in Kalinga style. See how the influence can be seen, because the Kalinga is close to South India, Pallavas, Cholas, the exchange happens. Got it right? So you note and bit, note and bit raskuntarante parla. Note and indi, the influence of Dravidian style can be visible. The influence of Dravidian style is visible. How? Right. Presence of enclosed walls. Boundary walls. Presence of enclosed walls. See, do Nagara style have enclosed walls? Do Nagara have enclosed walls? No. But Kalinga is part of Nagara or not? Kalinga is a part of Nagara only. But one feature that is reflecting the south feature. What is what? Enclosed walls. So fourth one are note and bit one. So these are some of the variations. Examples and examples. Any examples you know from Orissa temples? Yes, you right? Puri. See, Jagannath temple in Puri. Puri is a place. Next one. Sun temple in Konark. See, Konark Sun temple and good. Sun temple in Konark, which is also called Black Pagoda. Pagoda is like Konark. Sun temple in Konark. Then అందుకే Konark Sun temple అంటారు. దాన్ని Black Pagoda అంటారు. Puri Jagannath temple in Puri is called White Pagoda. See what is pagoda? I think I forget. What is the meaning of pagoda? Lingaraja temple at Bhubaneswar. Another temple, you write Lingaraja temple at Bhubaneswar. Lingaraja temple at Bhubaneswar. So ఒకసారి phone open చేసి Google open చేయండి. So in Google you will see open Puri Jagannath temple or Konark Sun temple. You will see this type of temple. నేనే ఇంకా బాగా చేశాను అంటారు చూశాక. దీన్నే ఉంటారు రేఖా డియోల్. దీన్ని జగ్మోహన్. లార్జ్ వైట్ పగోడా. PAGODA మీనింగ్ చూడు. వైట్ పగోడా అంటే మీనింగ్ అర్థమైంది కదా. దీని ఏమంటారు? జగమోహన్. నేనే బాగా చేశా కదా. అన్నిటికీ జగమోహన్ సింగ్. నో బొమ్మే బొమ్మే నాకంటే బాగా. ఓకే కదా. సో ఓకే కదా. సో నెక్స్ట్ రైట్. నెక్స్ట్ ఏది కాదు పగోడా అంటే అడిగా. ఇవన్నీ జగమోహన్. ఇది ఒకటే చూడు. కాదు ద పూరి జగన్నాథ్ టెంపుల్ ఇస్ కాల్డ్ వైట్ పగోడా. మీనింగ్ చూడు, పగోడా అంటే ఏంటో చూడు. పగోడా అంటే అదా పగోడా అంటే బ్లాక్ పగోడా అని కొట్టు. See, black pagoda because like dark appearance. Tower like structure. See, the tower is like black color అందుకని బ్లాక్ పగోడా. పూరి జగన్నాథ్ టెంపుల్ లో మీరు వైట్ కలర్ ది చూస్తారు. జగమోహన్స్ అవన్నీ వైట్ కలర్. ఓకే కదా. నెక్స్ట్ రండి. నెక్స్ట్ కంటిన్యూ చేయాలి. కమాన్ నెక్స్ట్ స్టైల్. నేను ఏం చెప్ ఇలా వెళ్దాం. ఈస్ట్ స్టార్ట్ చేసాం కదా, మధ్యలో ఏంటి. సో దీనికి టైం పీరియడ్ కూడా కావాలంటే రాసుకోండి. 6th century to 15th century టైం పీరియడ్ కావాలంటే రాసుకోండి. 6th century to 15th century. Whosoever ruled, Kalinga, whosoever ruled, they all made contributions. 6th century to 15th century, right? Next time, Chandela style or Khajuraho style. See, Chandela Khajuraho complex under Khajuraho, Chandela or Khajuraho. టెంపుల్ బాగా వేయలేదన్నావు. మళ్ళీ నా డయాగ్రామ్ చూసి వేస్తున్నా. నెక్స్ట్ చెండేలా ఖజూరా. ఏదైనా ఒకటే. మొన్న చెండేలా అడిగారు. ఫస్ట్ రైట్. ఫస్ట్ వన్. The time period is, I think, 8th century to 12th century. 8th century to 12th century. First one, Kalinga. First and Kalinga అడిగిన తర్వాత ఇది. Kalinga, which side of the walls is decorated? Outside walls. Inside? No. Here right. Both the walls. Both inside and both the walls and both inside and outside is lavishly decorated with. ఏమని రాసుకోవచ్చు? ఆ వర్డ్ ఇక్కడ యూస్ చేసుకోవచ్చా లేదా? The both inside and outside the walls is lavishly decorated with intricate carving. Lavishly decorated with intricate carvings. In fact, the Khajuraho style are known for its rich ornamentation. Known for its rich ornamentation. So which stone will be used for ornamentation? బాగా ఇది యూస్ చేస్తారు. సాఫ్ట్ శాండ్ స్టోన్. The stone should not be stronger one, so that the curving will be difficult. You right. The stone material used soft sandstone. Right. So this point you should mention, because of what? It is known for highly sculpture. So right, the themes of the sculptures are erotic in nature. The themes of the temples are in erotic nature. Have you seen any criticism on Khajuraho temples? Have you listened any criticism on Khajuraho? ఎవరికైనా తెలుసా? Khajuraho temples are criticized. Erotic sculptures. There is some questions like why Booth Bommalo on temples? Why the sexual posters that was the temples and all. So there is a criticism. We will discuss that criticism later. Before that, what is the point that I have mentioned? The sculpturing is what? Erotic in nature. So enduku ala undo radham first. It was mainly because of influence of see, the Kama Sutra written in which time? The book Kama Sutra ever rasaru? Vastayana, written in Gupta's time. And the application of that Kama Sutra is seen in post Gupta's time, the early medieval time. Right. It is because of influence of the Kama Sutra and Tantricism. So you can also write Tantricism also. So Tantricism. See, Tantricism is also using some of this sexual activities in religion to get the supernatural powers and all. So the erotic sculptures is because of influence of what? Both Tantricism and Kama Sutra. Okay. See, why they have done the sculptures? Why criticism? Because of the sculptures and all. Why they made this sculptures in temple? Enduku? Is there any reason? See, you write, the point is, the two explanations that we found is, one thing is, when you go inside the temples, you should keep your the pleasure. The pleasure is called Kama. The pleasure is what? Kama. You should leave your Kama. Got it right? When you are moving towards moksha. Got it right? So you go to temple for which reason? Moksha. So the temples want to indicate, complete your desire on Kama. Then only you will towards moksha. What it is? So the person who completed his desire on Kama, he only moved towards what? Moksha. So that is what they want to convey. And next point. Right? They want to see it also. It not only having, so the temples are not only having the erotic sculptures, it also has many other themes which reflects the city life, right? The temples not only having what? Erotic themes, it also has what? Many themes that reflects what? City life. However, the erotic part is overemphasized. Okay. So criticizers saying the erotic part is what? Overemphasized. But the temple is having other secular aspects also. For example, holistic life. It also right. City life. Some of the themes account is city lives. In fact, you're right. This is most important. The temple talks about, the Khajuraho talks about holistic lifestyle. Holistic lifestyle. So the themes of the temple is talking about what? Holistic lifestyle. Holistic lifestyle and ending. kama, dharma, artha, moksha. This is holistic life. One should have all these things in life. So in general, most of the temples talks about what? Moksha. The sculptures is from what? Moksha. The sculptures is from what? Dharma and all. But the Khajuraho talks about what? Holistic life. Next one, city life. It talks about what? City life. It is mainly influenced from what? Kama Sutra and Tantricism. So this is about themes. Highly decorated with what? Sculptures. See, first thing, the external walls and internal walls are highly decorated with what? Sculptures. What is the themes of their sculptures? Mostly what? Secular themes. In that part, one part is what? Erotic. This part. The actual temple is talking about what? Holistic lifestyles. You write. Next one. Any features rasaru? 3 feature. Fourth feature. Fourth feature. Fourth feature. Fourth one. The temple is constructed relatively on high platform. The Khajuraho temples are constructed relatively on high platform. So I am saying relatively. See, the Nagara schools anyway constructed in high platforms, but they were even more height. So relatively more height. Thus, it looks an impression like Mount Kailash. Thus, the temples gives an impression like Mount Kailash. The temples gives impression like what? Mount Kailash. Mount Kailash. Next one. Next feature. Even the subsidiary shrines also have shikras. Even the subsidiary shrines also having what? Shikras. See, in Dravidian only Garbhagriha have Vimana. Adi akkada chepdam. Ikkada enti even the subsidiary shrines also have what? Shikra. And ee Panchayitan 4 unde kada. Subsidiary shrines also have what? Shikra. Thus gives an impression like mountain ranges. Gives an impression like mountain ranges. Ranges ante telusu kada. Okay, so even the subsidiary shrines also have what? Shikras. Thus gives an impression like mountain ranges. Clear? Along with Garbhagriha and Antaralaya. See, Antaralaya means entrance. Along with Garbhagriha and Antaralaya, ముందు వాటికి కూడా ఉంటుంది అంతరాలయ. ఓకే, సో ముందు వాటికి కూడా అంతరాలయ ఉంటుంది. యూ కెన్ రైట్ అంతరాలయ ఆల్సో. సో దేర్ ఆర్ మెనీ అదర్ పార్ట్స్ ఆల్సో. ఓకే, సో మనకి బ్రాడ్ గా 7 ముందు వాటికి కూడా. ఇఫ్ యూ వాంట్ యూ కెన్ యాడ్ అంతరాలయ. అంతరాలయ ఇస్ ఈవెన్ కామన్ ఫర్ Dravidian ఆల్సో. ఇట్స్ ఎ కామన్ ఫీచర్. ద పోచ్ అంటారు దాన్ని, PORCH, పోచ్. అంతరాలయ పోచ్ అనమాట. పోచ్ అంటే ఎలాగంటే మనం లోపలికి వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు ఇలా స్లాబ్ వస్తుంది కదా, ఇంటి లోపలికి వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు ఇలా స్లాబ్ వస్తుంది కదా, ఓపెనింగ్ వరండా టైప్ అలాగా. సో దాన్ని పోచ్ అంటారు. PORCH అంతరాలయ. along with Garbhagriha and Antarayala, there is three chambers. There is three chambers. Okay, three chambers. See, three chambers and three pillared halls. Three pillared halls. Continue. Three pillared halls. Okay. Mandapa. Ardha Mandapa. Half Mandapa. Mandapa, Ardha Mandapa, Nandi Mandapa. Right? So, ఎలా ఉంటుంది టెంపుల్, అంతరాలయ అండ్ త్రీ మండప అండ్ స్మాల్ మండప అండ్ నంది మండప, త్రీ ఛాంబర్స్. ఎలా ఉంటుంది మండప, అర్ధ మండప, నంది మండప. రైట్? సో త్రీ ఛాంబర్స్. So three chambers along with Antaralaya and Garbhagriha. So these are the features of what? Any features? See, is there a unique from, see, is this features and Nagara features same or different? Different. Got it right. That is why regional variation. Rekha DL, Shikha is different, Mandapa is different. Here also there is an Ardha Mandapa. Plinth is somewhat higher. Examples. Example temples. Kandariya. Example. The most famous temple, Kandariya. K-A-N-D-I-R-A-Y-A. Kandariya Mahadaya temple. మొత్తం ఒకటే టెంపుల్. కండరియా మహదేయ, MAHADIY, మహదేయ టెంపుల్, శివ టెంపుల్, కండరియా మహాదేవ టెంపుల్. లక్ష్మణ్ టెంపుల్, విశ్వనాథ్ టెంపుల్. సి అన్నిటిని కలిపి, టెంపుల్స్ అన్నిటిని కలిపి ఉంటారు ఖజురహో కాంప్లెక్స్, టెంపుల్ కాంప్లెక్స్ అంటారు. ఖజురహో టెంపుల్ కాంప్లెక్స్, లక్ష్మణ్ టెంపుల్, విశ్వనాథ్ టెంపుల్. Among them, you read Kandariya Mahadev temple is the largest temple. Among them, Kandariya largest temple. Large temple means high. Large temple ante ela raskondi. High platform. It has a high platform and highly ornamented also. Kandariya Mahadeva temple is highly ornamented, and you will see Khajuraho anagani you will get only that image. So Google cheyandi ఒకసారి. మీరు గూగుల్లో ఖజురహో టెంపుల్ అని కొట్టగానే మీకు వచ్చే టెంపులే కందరియా మాట. అండ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద రైట్ అక్కడ ఇట్ ఈస్ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆఫ్ ఎర్లీ మిడివల్ ఆర్కిటెక్చర్. ద కండరియా మహాదేవ టెంపుల్ ఈస్ ద బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ ఆఫ్ ఖజురహో అని కొట్టంగానే so the temple you found is what? See, whatever I explained ani vachinaya, right? So they look like mountain ranges, high platform, mandapa, ardha mandapa, nandi mandapa. Clear? So Kandariya, one of the best. Next, right? Last one, regional styles. Last one is Solanki style. Solanki, best example of early medieval temple architecture. Suppose మిమ్మల్ని క్వశ్చన్ అడిగారు అనుకుందాం, డిస్కస్ ద ఎర్లీ medieval టెంపుల్ ఆర్కిటెక్చర్. అప్పుడు ఏమేమి రాస్తారు? డిస్కస్ ద ఎర్లీ medieval టెంపుల్ ఆర్కిటెక్చర్. అప్పుడు ఏమని రాస్తారు? యూ కెన్ రైట్ ఖజురహో ఆల్సో, యూ కెన్ రైట్ కళింగ ఆల్సో, యూ కెన్ రైట్ సోలంకి, గుర్జర్ ప్రతిహార ఆల్సో, యూ కెన్ ఈవెన్ రైట్ ద్రవిడియన్ స్టైల్, చోలాస్ ఆల్సో ఎర్లీ medieval, రైట్? పాలాస్ ఆల్సో, సోలంకి, గుర్జర్ ప్రతిహార. ఫస్ట్ వాల్స్ దగ్గర నుండి వద్దాం. కళింగలో Plain inside, external is decorated. Khajuraholo both. Ikkada em undachchu. You're right. Divide of any lavish decoratives. However, so the temple is devoid of any lavish decoratives, both inside and outside. But కొంచెం అయినా ornamentation ఉంటుంది కదా. However, the external walls is having bands and panels. Is having bands and panels. PANELS. External walls using bands and panels. See, panels లాగా డెకరేట్ చేసి ఉంటాయి అన్నమాట. Okay, so it is not rich sculptured and all. Here the temple is not important. I will discuss why. The temple is small. Gurjar Pradhara Solanki. Both. First feature, right? Second feature. Presence of temple tanks called as Surya Kund. Presence of temple tanks called Surya Kund. A temple tanks ni emantaru? Presence of temple tanks called Surya Kund. Presence of temple tanks called Surya Kund. The steps of this temple. The steps temple కాదు అదే కోనేరు సూర్యకుండ్. The steps of the temple are having steps of the Suryakund. The steps of the Suryakund are having many small temples. The steps of the steps, suppose this is one step, so the steps of the temples are steps of the Suryakund are having very small temples. Ilaga chinna temples undayi. So Google cheyandi I think the example you say Madora Sun Temple. Google cheyandi Madora Sun Temple. MODERA. Madora Sun Temple. Madora Sun Temple ఇలా కొట్టండి. సూర్యకుండ్ అని కొట్టండి. వచ్చింది కదా. Got it kada. Steps are decorated with what? N number of small temples. Why? Why Suryakund is there? Why that it was decorated with small temples? Very good. See, the region requires irrigation. Okay. Even Chandragupta Maurya also constructed Sudarshan Lake in this area. See, if you want to protect anything, add religion to it. Add God to it. It will be protected by people. See, did any people wash their clothes in this Suryakund? No. Got it right? Suryakund. Next. Porticos. See, the third one. Porticos. And corridors. The porticos are having the gateways called Toranas. The porticos, and suppose entrance. See, temple undi. Temple lopala entrance untadi kada. Entrance. The porticos are decorated with what? Toranas. The porticos are decorated with what? Toranas. Gateways. The gateways are toranas. This is a Porticos are decorated with gateways called toranas. Gateways ni toranas antam. Corridor. Corridor or entrance to the temple. Entrance on. Suppose marriage ఉంటుంది కదా, మ్యారేజ్ లోపల జరుగుతున్నప్పుడు ఇలా ఒక ఏమేస్తారు, రెడ్ కార్పెట్ వేసి పోల్స్ పెట్టి ఇలా లైట్స్ పెడతారు కదా, దే ఆర్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ పోర్టికోస్, రైట్. Gateways decorated with what? Toranas అంట. Examples, right? Examples. Somnath temple, Gujarat. Somnath temple, Gujarat. Modera's Sun temple, Modera, Modera's Sun temple. See, there are many places sun temples ఉన్నాయి. Konark Sun temple, right? Same alage Gujarat. This is also at Gujarat. Ala sun temples there are in many places. In Andhra Pradesh also there is one sun temple. Which is that sun temple? Arsville. UPSC asked in 2016 or 17. They asked the sun temple, which are the following are sun temples, I think. Arsville is one sun temple. So the sun, I think the rays of the sun falls directly on the idol. That is what they were constructed. That is what they are called sun temple. These are the examples, right? So this is about substyles of which one? Nagara. So North India lo inko style undi adi pettindi, Palas and Senas. Palas and Senas. Then we will move towards what? Dravidian style. See, this year ఏ క్వశ్చన్ అడిగారు? Chindelas అడిగారు. ఓకే కదా. See, can you write that question? ఇవాళ హోంవర్క్ ఏమన్నా? ఇవాళ హోంవర్క్ ఇస్తా ఫస్ట్. ఒకసారి మీరు కూడా చూడండి, నాకు సరిగ్గా PYQ 2025 ఇయర్ Chindelas క్వశ్చన్. క్వశ్చన్ పేపర్ డౌన్లోడ్ చేయండి, యాక్చువల్లీ బెటర్. ఫైవ్ దిస్ ఇయర్ ఓన్లీ దే ఆస్క్. వచ్చిందా? ఇది ఎన్ని పేపర్లు ఉన్నాయి? రండి, క్వశ్చన్ రండి. The sculptors fill the Chindelas art form sculptures కాదు అంటే చెక్కేవాళ్ళు. The sculptors fill the Chindelas art form with resilient vigor. vigor అంటే VIGOR. Filled with resilient vigor No. Bravery, the strength and all. The sculptors fill the Chandala art form with resilience, vigor and breath of life. Breath spelling ఏంటంటే BREADTH. Can anyone write this question? Breath, BREADH. Huh? Vigor, VIGO. Elucidate. Tarvata. Elucidate. Elucidate means you have to substantiate, explain. See, this question only you can write if you know that the Chandela art from which time period. See, Chandela art from a time period. Chandela art from which time period? No, time period. No, alaga. Guptas, post Guptas, early medieval. See, it is early medieval. Okay, so the Chandalas are early medieval. In early medieval, which thing is dominating? Feudalism is dominating. In feudalism, what is more important? The vigor, war. Okay, so war like nature. And Chandalas are Rajputs. Okay, so they give more importance to strength and all. So the sculpture also reflecting what? The nature of the society. See, they ask very depth question. Okay. Importance to what? Vigor, first thing, vigor meaning really. Breath of life means how much the life they want to show, holistic life. I say right, the Chandela's art form reflecting the what? The holistic life. So the Kama, Dharma, Moksha. What is the Dharma? According to Rajputs, the Dharma is to protect what? Fight, protect and also this talks about what? So although question ఎలా ఉంది art and architecture లా ఉంది, unless and until you don't know the overall society of the time, you cannot write this question. సో అందుకే నేను ఏం చెప్తాను, మీకు స్ట్రక్చర్ ఇస్తాను. ఇది ఏ పీరియడ్ లో తెలుసుకోవాలి. పోస్ట్ మోరియన్ is a money economy. The society also reflects same. Mauryans, centralized. Guptas, cultural developments. Post Guptas, early medieval, dominance of feudalism. Social life also reflects the dominance of feudalism. The temple architecture also reflects the dominance of feudalism and all. Next right, Palas and Senas. Question try cheyandi. Okay kada. Right, last one, Palas and Senas. See, Palas are the patrons of Buddhism. Palas are the patrons of Buddhism. Palas are the patrons of Buddhism. Senas are the patrons of Hindu temples. Senas are the patrons of Hindu temples. Thus, their architecture reflects the features of both and the religious tolerance also. Thus, their architecture reflects the features of both and the religious. Both means Buddhist features and the Hindu temple features and all. Religious tolerance. That Buddhist and both the religious both architectural features will be reflected in their Pala Sena school of architecture. Pala and Sena school of architecture. Features. See, in Pala and Sena school of architecture, that means Bengal and Bihar, you will found the assimilation of Buddhist architectural features and Hindu temple architectural features, both only. First one, feature. The roofs of the roofs the roofs of the temples are curved like bamboo huts. The roofs of the temple are curved like bamboo huts. ఇలా ఏంటి ఇలా ఉంటాయి bamboo huts. The roofs of the temple are curved like bamboo huts. సో ఇలా ఉంటాయి అనమాట. రూఫ్ ఎలా వస్తే ఇలా కార్నర్ ఎడ్జెస్ లో కూడా కిందకి వస్తుంది ఇలాగా. రూఫ్స్ ఆర్ బ్యాంబో హట్స్. దే ఆర్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ బంగ్లా రూఫ్స్. ఈ రూఫ్స్ ఏమని పిలుస్తాం? బంగ్లా రూఫ్స్. బంగ్లా roofs. The you're right. They use terracotta material and burnt bricks also in their construction. Terracotta, sorry, terracotta and burnt bricks. You write the famous example, right? Example. So this style, see, they are in red in color. So you will see red in color because of terracotta and all. Red in color and Bangla roof. Example, Dakeshwari temple in Bangladesh. Dakeshwari temple. Dhaka la undi Dakeshwari temple. Dhaka capital. Dakeshwari temple, Bangladesh. Google cheyandi, you will get the temple. Dakeshwari temple. So you will see the Dakeshwari temple. So this is Dakeshwari temple. Adlevander Bangla roofs, they use bricks. Right? Dakeshwari temple is an example. Next one. Next time. See, Bengal, Bihar, close to which area? Kalinga. You will see the influence of. Right. Next point. The Palas and Sana schools shows the influence of Kalinga style. Kalinga style లో స్పెషల్ ఫీచర్ ఏంటి? No. Shikara is called Reka Dial. Right. ఎక్కడ చూస్తాం ఇన్ఫ్లుయెన్స్? Shikara, Reka Dial and large Amalak. You can see the influence of Kalinga in Pala school like Reka Dial, Shikara and large Amalak. Reka Dial because of influence of what? Reka Dial, Shikara. See, అలా ఉండే శిఖరాన్ని రేఖా డియాల్ అంట. అది కళింగ డెవలప్ అయింది. ఓకే కదా. అండ్ అమలక్ అంటే ఏంటిది? డిస్క్ షేప్ అమలక్. గోట్ ఇట్ రైట్. సో లార్జ్ అమలక్ ఉంటుంది ఇక్కడ కూడా. సేమ్ కళింగలో కూడా లార్జ్ అమలక్ ఉంటుంది. నెక్స్ట్ ద లక్ష్వస్ లుక్ ఆర్ గ్లాసీ లుక్. ద గ్లాసీ అండ్ షైనీ లుక్. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ అండి సిద్ధేశ్వర టెంపుల్ వెస్ట్ బెంగాల్. సిద్ధేశ్వర టెంపుల్ వెస్ట్ బెంగాల్. సో యూ విల్ సీ దిస్ రేఖా డియాల్. సిద్ధేశ్వర మహాదేవ టెంపుల్. సిద్ధేశ్వర మహాదేవ టెంపుల్, యూ విల్ సీ ద రేఖా డియాల్. ఎస్. సో గూగుల్ చేయండి సిద్ధేశ్వర మహాదేవ టెంపుల్ విచ్ ఈస్ ఇన్ Bangladesh. Sorry, West Bengal. Right? See, temples చెప్పే కదా. You write Palas. Palas patronage which one? Buddhism. So Buddhism, you write they constructed universities. You write Palas constructed some universities like Odantapuri University, Vikramshila University. Odantapuri. Odantapuri, Vikramshila University, and even they got some patronage to Nalanda. So I will discuss when I am discussing the Palas in detail. Vikramshila University, Odantapuri University, and they gave patronage to Nalanda University also. Nalanda, who constructed Nalanda University? Guptas, Kumar Gupta, right? See, there is a question on Palas. When I am discussing the Palas, I will discuss the contribution to Buddhism, right? So, early video in India, I will start with discussing Gurjar Pradharas, Rashtrakutas and Palas. Right? This is about the Palas also, right?